Today I've got an update for you about how everything is going in Santorini. Santorini is such a big cruise destination that I want us to stay up to date on that. I've got a couple of other updates that I think are going to be good to tuck in the back of your mind. If you're not cruising these cruise lines right away, keep it in the back of your mind. You never know when an opportunity might come up. And then really important, we need to go over some tips, especially that Virgin Voyages has just released to help people not be scammed before they go on their cruise. It also applies after your cruise as well, some of these things. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday. It is February 19th of 2025. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please go ahead and subscribe? Click that subscribe button right next to it. If you click on the bell, you will receive a notification every time we go live and every time we put a video out, so you won't miss anything. We're going to be heading out to the Panama Canal on Friday, and so we'll go live whenever we can. You won't want to miss that because it's going to be fun. Also, if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Thank you so very much. Let's start at the top talking about Santorini. Now, as we all know, Santorini is a huge cruise ship destination. So many people have it on their bucket list. So many people have been and they want to go again. A lot of people want to go to Santorini. And so with the news that we have had over the last few weeks of the earthquakes that are going on, I've been keeping my eye, and things are not resolving yet. As of yesterday, like at 4 in the morning their time, they had a 5.0 magnitude earthquake, and they've had 30 sizable tremors since then. And so unfortunately, that situation with the earthquakes and not really knowing what's going to happen there for sure is not resolved. And so I'll keep you up to date on that. I have noticed, as I've read a lot of news, that some of the charities are trying to work with government officials so that they can get some housing for people who are being displaced from Santorini and some of those surrounding islands for longer than they originally anticipated. So I'll keep you up to date on that. And I want to make sure everybody knows that I know that truly what is going on with those dear people that live there is way more important than whether or not a cruise ship can call on that port. Okay, so we're keeping them in our prayers and hoping that they can safely return to their home and resume their lives. Okay. Next up, let's talk about, this is really exciting to me. So the MSC World America just passed her sea trials. And so MSC is preparing to take ownership, take possession of her from the shipyard that is building her. Really big deal. She is going to start sailing out of that huge brand new MSC cruise terminal that they've made there in Miami. She's going to sail on April 12th. And such a big deal. There's a few things that I've learned about this ship as I've been doing some research, and I just want to tell you about it because we have all been dazzled and just wowed by the Sun Princess. Either people really like it or they really don't, but I don't think that there's any disagreement about the fact that she has got a lot more restaurants than we've had on a princess ship before, more specialty dining, just a step up as far as those kind of experiences go. Well, on the MSC World America, she is going to have 19 dining venues, 18 bars and lounges. They'll have 6 specialty restaurants and 2 additional dining venues that will be in that exclusive MSC Yacht Club area. And by the way, anybody that books in the MSC Yacht Club loves it. I've never had anybody come back and say, well, that was no good. Nope, they absolutely love it. Some people do say, if you're going to go MSC, do the Yacht Club, but just telling you, it's a really nice thing. The other things that caught my eye is they're going to have a new dining location called Paxos that's going to serve Greek cuisine. So I'm going to want to try that. And then they also have Italy that has Italian food. They've also got some new lounges, like an all-star sports lounge. They've got a lounge that's going to have karaoke and comedy, as well as this cliffhanger ride that is going to take you like a swing that goes out over the water. So lots of things, lots of swimming pools. So I think it's kind of one of those places that you're going to be happy no matter, and you know, an experience that you can enjoy, whether you're there with your family, whether you're there just, you know, by yourself or with friends, just however you go. Sounds like they have a lot to offer for everybody. So I'm really excited to give that a try. Next up, let's talk about Carnival, because Celebration Celebration Key. Carnival has been talking about that for quite some time, and it's been fun really to follow along. They released some footage when they recently visited Christine Duffy and Josh Weinstein. So he's the CEO of Carnival Corp, and Christine Duffy is the president of Carnival Cruise Line. And so they recently visited and took a look at it, because on July 19th, Carnival Vista is going to be the very first ship that calls at Celebration Key. So this summer, they'll be ready for their cruise ships to start going. So I want to know in the comments, let me know if you are booked to go to Celebration Key, okay? That sounds just delightful. What do I want you to know about it? They've got 5 different areas on that island. They talk about the Sun Castle area that includes like a tall sand castle. There's like 10 stories tall, really big, but part of that is racing water slides. Like, that sounds fun no matter how old you are. They've got an area called Starfish Lagoon that has lots of play areas, lots of relaxation. The third area is Calypso Cove, which is an adults only area. They've got a DJ there, a huge pool, they say, with a swim-up bar. Next up is Pearl Cove Beach Club, which is a private portal that has a premium adult-only experience. So they'll have an infinity pool and beachfront cabanas. I'm sure you'll have to pay for that. And then, so Lacono Cove is an artisan retail village that focuses on Bahamian crafts and their art and their culture, things you can buy there if you want to go shopping. So just thought I would let you know about this. Sounds like they truly have something to offer for everyone. Reminds me a little bit of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That's my favorite island private island I have been to so far. That island really does have something for everybody, whether you're there with little kids, big kids, medium kids, no kids. It's just perfect. So whether or not you're bringing children or your family or not, everybody's going to be happy. Sounds like that's what they're doing with Celebration Key. So just wanted to let you know about that. Alrighty, let's talk about the scam situation. The scam situation with people who are going to go on Virgin Cruises and Virgin Voyages, and this applies to other cruise lines as well. So don't just think it's one certain cruise line. But the situation is enough that Virgin Voyages made a press release and just said, hey, here are some things that you need to know to try to help you not be scammed, because people who intend to scam are very clever, and it is sometimes really hard to tell if what you're looking at or who is on the phone with you is the real deal or not. And this has happened to people, unfortunately, that I know. And so here are some things to think about. Number one, when you are going to go book a cruise, be aware of how the cruise line that you're going to book a cruise with, how they allow their cruises to be booked. Virgin Voyages points out that you can book a cruise with them either on their website, their official website, or on their official phone number with some of their customer service reps. They call them the Sailor Service Team, as well as a certified travel agent, or call the cruise line directly. Okay, make sure that you've got their main phone number or do it on their main website. The next important thing that they point out is that there are so many advertisements on social media these days. You might see a cruise for sale for just this really low price. It is so much lower than you see anywhere else. That could easily be a scam. The same thing goes for add-ons like the packages, excursions, all of these other things. You never know if that is a legit place or it's not. So make sure that you do your homework and check what it is. But my rule is that I just book excursions and do things like that through places that I can access on their own website. So for example, when we're going on a Princess cruise, I either book our excursions through Princess on their website, or I use Viator, and I make sure that I'm on their actual website, or Dream Vacations partners with Shore Excursion Group. They're a huge company that offers shore excursions, and so we have booked through them as well. But I don't just do tiny little places, and it doesn't mean that they're not all reputable, but just be really careful who you're booking through. Do your homework. And the next thing, the third thing that they really stress is keeping your private information private. Like, don't share your booking number anywhere. Don't share information about the trip that you're going to go on on social media, so that somebody could tie that to you and figure out how to scam you with it. Gordon and I have received mail from someone trying to scam us that actually had our Princess booking number on it. So people have ways to get things But make sure that you do your part and don't share that anywhere, okay? And I don't know how they got it. They didn't scam us because we didn't send them any money. All of the cruise lines are really careful to point out that they don't have people who call you on the phone and ask you for money. They are also not going to send you things in the mail that you will need to actually talk with them and pay for something. So if you get something in the mail and you think you owe money, don't call the phone number that's on the notice you got. Make sure you call the cruise line directly. Okay, because someone can scam you that way as well. They'll put a fake phone number there. You think you're calling Princess Cruises or Virgin Voyages or Royal Caribbean, and in fact, you're calling a scammer. So just, I don't tell you all this to make you worry. I tell you this so that you'll be diligent and really conscientious about how you do things, because more and more people are trying to scam, and they are getting so much better at it now that sometimes it is really hard to tell. And so let us know in the comments if you've got other suggestions, things that you think it would be really helpful for everyone to know. And don't forget to tell me, do you want to go on MSC? Do you want to try that World America? Let me know what you think about Celebration Key. Are you going? And Santorini, we'll keep them in our prayers. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to fly out to Los Angeles. It's going to be a happy day. So I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.